Yo guys, sorry you already know that today we are back playing some more Raging Loop Revelation mode. I just had to catch myself up to where we were. We are now in the infiltration part of this game. We did all the weird side stuff before getting in, and I believe this is the choice that actually gets us into the village. So that is the choice that we made, and then we have a lot of stuff to read and see behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and just not waste any time. Let's jump right back into the infiltration loop, which I don't even remember all that well. This was the first loop that we took part in. And I think Mommy was a part of this loop as well. Yeah, I think that was part of that as well. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and relive some stuff. Okay, I've been here for nearly 23 years. Not many people moved here during that time. Most of them eventually got sent to Yasumizu. And of all of them died every time the mist came. Higuchi's wife is the only one left. We're an exception here. I work for the government, so all the Meguruma can threaten me with is blackmail. Interesting. I have no idea if the source of all the bad crap here is the village heads or some monster to keep on a leash. But whatever it is, anywhere would be 10 times better to live than here. Because we're like trying to get in, and I don't think the officer wants us to live there. Crap! I wanted to chase the kid out before he drew the attention of the village heads. Yeah, he was trying to get us away. After all, the monkey village heads must uphold the daily life in the village. Okay, so we can learn a lot more from Higuchi. I'd like to know everything there is to know. What's happening here? The monkey village head must uphold the daily life in the village. Yep. We have no interest in what the other heads do in the dark, or rather, we don't know it. We only make use of the parts on the surface. Interesting. I see, so he has no one to rely on. That makes him the perfect candidate for Yasumizu. That place doesn't have many young people now. They'd be glad to have a new friend. The eccentric Uematsu girl is living there for some reason, but I believe she is at the age where she will grow tired of playing with fire and begin searching for a husband. Well, it'd be bad if the mist came, but we have no construction work there now, so no one would die this time, surely. So you didn't know that the mists were about to come. I guess, yeah, because that's only in the control of the Meguruma, I guess. I'm such a nice person. I'm not obligated to look after them, but here I am doing just that. Then again, Yasumizu seems to be the reason why everyone in the fields and workshops is working so hard. This is just a gesture of my appreciation. My oh my, this will keep me busy for a while. Okay. I feel bad for the kid, but I can't stop him if he wants to go. I tried. Not my business what happens next. Yep. Okay, looking back at it, maybe the Meguruma were confident they could conceal even that. Okay, this is in response to... Fujiyoshi's people knew the feast was near. They probably wouldn't have allowed him here. Ah. But wow. Yeah, so the Meguruma, like, definitely had this planned. But they even let the reporters in as well. That's kind of crazy. They already had plans for stuff like that. Which is interesting, actually. Because you would think that they would want them to clear out first. Like, you would think that they would want to let them get in their van and drive off before starting the mist. But they're so gung-ho about this being the starting time of the mist, which doesn't really make sense, because why would you let outside people come in and then die? Because that's how you get people asking about their whereabouts and finding out about things that the outside world doesn't need to know about. So that is kind of a strange choice. Just like Yasumizu was the stronghold of the old man who cried wolf, Fujiyoshi could have been the stronghold of the Meguruma family. They might have been able to pass it off as being spirited away or something. I guess they would have tried. Alright, so now we're back in here. Honestly, Fusei-kun looks like some sort of con artist. Wow, so he clocks us, like, right away. Well, it's not like there's money or anything to be had here. If that's what he's after, he won't be able to accomplish much. Still, I have a bad feeling about this. I can only hope we don't end up accomplices in something. Wow. He didn't trust us from, like, the beginning. There you are. Hi, Rikako. How curious you have once again changed the course of events. You're indeed worthy of being the savior of the spider I so desire. So she's very interested in the fact that we keep changing her dream. Let's get to know each other a bit more intimately this time. And then, yeah, this is the loop that we get a lot closer with her. So we'll probably get a lot of... and she fell. We'll probably get a lot of inner dialogue for Uematsu this time as well. I glossed over the embarrassment. This is a bit of fun. It hurts. My head hurts. It really hurts. We're doing that sort of thing. Think you are well. Wait, oh, my late mother said that pain is proof you are well? While doing, oh yeah, gotcha. Oh no, my expectations for him seem to have become too great. He merely rubbed my head and I already want him to embrace me. How indecent. Yeah, you gotta slow your roll. Oh gosh. I'm so glad that I fast forwarded up to the part, I forgot about these jump scares. Those were the most terrifying things. I want him to take me. Oh yeah, because she's freaking out and being like, no, get this man away from this precious woman. Let's control myself for a moment. Okay. Call me that again and again and again. What do we call her? Oh, Rikako-san. She liked that. This has a lot of smaller things. This isn't a lot of back-to-back stuff so far, but I'm sure it will be once the feast starts going. I remember. So now this is Chiemi encountering us and sort of remembering us. Calm down, I gotta calm down. How about why? How could I have forgotten all of that? Interesting. Are you okay? Did something happen? No, not really. Oh, did he look a lot like a guy you liked? Oh my. No, that's not it. So they clocked her as having a weird reaction to seeing me, and she, I think, realized, but also realized that she has to, like, not let people know that she remembers me and all that sort of stuff. I mean, it kind of is. Why is he here anyway? I heard a few things, but I still don't get it. Also, Choji-san helped him out when he was in a really complicated situation. That seems shady. Yeah, and this is also her finding out, like, the events have changed because she was looping nonstop, and she met us at the Saranaga, like, river there, and this time she's meeting us in a different way. So she is probably just going to be very interested as to why things are different. And, that is probably another thing that deviates her away from her normal, like, things of, you know, where apparently she, like, will kill a lot early and whatnot. What's with this turn of events? This didn't happen before, right? Who knows? I don't understand what this family is thinking, but Fusei Shisen looks like a clueless, well-meaning person to me. Well, he has a good head on his shoulders, but he doesn't seem to mean any harm. What do you think about him, Hashimoto-san? No comment. That aside, let's work. Oh, it's that late already? Oribe-san coming? Oh, well, of course. Haruki Fusei-san? A strange person without any god on him. I liked him, but this Haruki-san isn't the same one who I saved in Saranaga. He's just a stranger. Can we get together again? And if we do, would I rot and die in the mist again? No, that's way too sad. I don't want to go through that again. I shouldn't have remembered. But unfortunately you did. So he's not here to visit me. Oh yeah, because we were looking around for, I think, for a place to stay. I want to share a house with him. I cannot. I mustn't forget about the rule of sheltering. Okay, I would love to, though, all the way. And that's what? Oh, we did not do anything strange. What the heck? I don't even remember this conversation. Why are we talking about going all the way? Oh, we went all the way to the house. Yeah, then she's like, I would love to do, we did not do anything strange. I would love to go all the way. That makes sense. It excites me every time I hear it. Okay, I actually prepared this fervently for your sake. Oh, the house. She had this ready. Maybe last time it wouldn't have even been ready. But she knew that the loop would happen, and so she was, like, preparing it for us. Interesting. How embarrassing. I cannot believe that I, of all people, did not realize what kind of exchange we were just having. Though I did wonder what Haruki-san was doing here. What led him to notice that the tires are flat. Alright. No more jump scares. Please make it a fact. What are we making a fact? Complete misunderstanding seems to keep taking it as fact. I'd appreciate it if it wasn't. Oh, about those two. There's probably going to be a lot of those little comments. Wow, okay, we're already at our first choice. I mean, I assume... So this goes to... Right. This is going to the Nosato Mansion, and there's actually probably not going to be that much there. So, we're going to go ahead and talk to Kiyonosuke. And we're going to skip through a lot of this stuff. Oh gosh, wasn't it the bottom one? Okay, cool. Man, I remember this took like an hour to read all of this. I'm so glad that we can skip through all of it now. Oh, alright, here we go. We've got our first extra content. Are you hiding something? No, that's all I am. What are you hiding? I always thought that it was either a dream or a delusion, but I couldn't forget when it didn't even infect her. In fact, she healed me easily and completely. The family's suspicious as to how it happened, but that's exactly why I'm left with no choice but to believe in the rights of the Uematsu and their madness. So it was about the Uematsu. That makes sense. Alright, and that was the only extra thing there, as well as, of course, the hit corner, which we will see. Yes. We'll see if the skip works. It sure does. Revelations, so precious, and yet so few secrets left to uncover. How sad. The hunt for the final 5 keys is essentially a solutions arc, so they're already basically a heap of revelations. I crave for more. Can we not just uncover your secrets at this point, Chief-sama? No. Tell me, please, what was it like when you lived with Haruaki-sama from morning to day and night? I wouldn't tell you even if we had a rematch in another dream. I would think there was good revelations material lying so close nearby. It would seem there's still much to enjoy. Hee hee. That said, that's it for this time. Rise up then. Okay. Sometimes I feel like she's talking as if like we should be discovering the revelation mode stuff in the same order that we did the original one, but you can't even get revelation mode until you beat the game originally. So, I mean, I guess you don't need to get all the keys for. No, you do, don't you? You have to take these optional paths to get the final thing, to get revelation mode. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a strange way that Rikako is always like, whatchamacallit, is always like, oh, there's so few left, we don't have much left, and it's like, well, actually, I still have all of this loop to go. I'm not doing this in the same order that I did the first time, because I don't have to. But we're going here. So we got the living space. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. What changed, though? Will the Guardians assignment change again? Yeah, she knows something's going to be up with that. Okay, and now we are... we're doing this loop here. So I'm just going to skip forward. I'm pretty sure this is the choice to make sure that Hashimoto gets the prefab here. Okay, cool. Alright, now what do we have after this? This is... What is this in response to? Oh, the crest of the watering hole family. I don't have any good memories about it, but it reminds me of him, so I find it hard to throw away, besides we're low on tableware. Okay. And then all these. Ooh, looks like we got a clever one. What did I do to make him think that? The wolf is coming? Are you surprised me? I've evaded the potential damage to my eardrums. What? Oh. Because he was like, come closer, the old man was gonna like yell in my ear. Okay, I went and addressed him with San. You sure did. But he does not seem to care. The bones of the wolves. But that is left, best left forgotten. The bones of the wolves. Oh, in the graveyard, okay. Of course, I have no way of knowing what the weather will be, but I've been waiting for this chance for 3 years, creating the net of dreams on this season every year. In just a few hours, I will have my long-awaited evening mist. Okay. I don't fully get the setup of how the mists start, or she just knew that they were going to happen and that's why the dream is here, or if the mists are a part of the dream and like the time, because like the mist is happening from the outside, but it's also kind of what causes the dream world state. I don't know. It's actually a little confusing the more I talk about it. Man, my tired Kansuji-chan should really learn to treat his helpers better. What the hell? They actually look good together. You know what? I'll mess with them. I mean, I can't get to where we were without any effort, and I'm not about to quit now. Besides, I'm just killing time until I die and start all over. Alright, and then she shows up and is like covered in blood. Yeah! Boo, haha. Haha, got him. Yeah, this time she got us, and then I believe when we do the other one, where we actually get the prefab, she doesn't get us quite as much. Maybe at that point she doesn't know, like, which loop we're on and, like, which Haruaki she's talking to. Or I guess she wouldn't know that we know the looping yet. She doesn't know that until we tell her. So she's still under the impression that she's the only one that knows. Makes sense. That's why I could easily change last time. That is in response to, I have another set of clothes, so this ain't a problem. Ah, okay. How bold. No fair. I did not know that she became able to be so casual after living in the city. I also want us to call each other by name. Alright, onward. That was so intense. I might become addicted. Oh my gosh. She had this inner like dialogue with her like the whole time. It's crazy. I see. So I am in love with him. That was so fast. Whoa, she's so blunt. So blunt that she wraps around to being incomprehensible. And I'm not liking this at all. Now like she'll care. Rikako-san doesn't loop like I do after all. That's what you think. I'm trying to kill some time here. Don't take that away from me. Serizawa-sama, you had your fun with him last time. Please, give this time to me. I too wish to know love better than I do now. Allow me this much. Unlike you, I go through thousands of feasts. I believe I deserve a bit of the sweet nectar. So Rikako has not caught on to the fact that Shiemi knows? I feel like she would have to know, because Shiemi, like, behaves kind of strangely a lot. Interesting. Or maybe that's not with the implication that Shiemi doesn't know. She's just like, hey, I've had to go through plenty of times without, like, being with anybody, and I want to be with this new guy or whatever. I knew it. What did you know? Oh, all men love lewd women. What? It can't be. I thought this Serizawa-sama was innocent. I'm going up against Unomatsu. Whatever. I have all the resolve and discipline I need. Yeah, so this is just their inner monologue as they're fighting with, or fighting over me. I guess that leaves me no choice. I shall sneak into his room while he sleeps and guess I have a nighttime ambush ahead of me. Oh. Is that when they both come to me at night? That wasn't this loop, though. That was a different loop, I think. They are so weird. Yes. They sure are. What are these three doing? Man, those three sure get along. Is that what adult love looks like? Feels a bit too weird to be that. But it looks like the Uematsu-san... it looks like Uematsu-san might be more fun than I thought. Michana's cute, I acknowledge that. I don't like her. She's a village head. Mochi and I have the blood of the head families, too. Is that a problem? You didn't grow up around them. And Mochi's brain is all over the place. Yep, return to the earth. I don't get it, Mochi. But if he and Uematsu-san can get along, maybe I can support that. I mean, they suit each other, don't they? Because neither of them make sense. Sure, Mochi, that's probably exactly what I was thinking. But if Chine loves him too, then I really think Uematsu-san should have him. Haruchan's probably thinking Chine and I should get together. Oh boy, she really doesn't have to. I'm really not like that anymore. I feel like that's similar to what we heard in the other loop as well. Okay, so now we have the miss here. Okay, and this is probably you seeing like, okay. And if possible, I wish to be on the same side, be it human or wolf. So in response to just like seeing that the miss are here, and she's not even sure is like what the sides are going to be and what the roles are going to be. Interesting. I want us to be the only ones to survive. Okay, so this is us getting caught up on information. I feel like I was about to remember something. The absolute mental obedience to the irrational. What was the god Jamie mentioned? Was I passing out? Oh dear, my body feels strangely heavy. Oh, okay, so now we get to see him get completely killed here. I forgot there's no toilet here. I should use the one outside. Is something coming? An army of dogs? That's just a decoy. What's coming to you? Oh, I didn't really put it together that the dogs haven't done anything. The dogs, they don't actually train them to like kill or do anything. That's just a decoy for Kita here to murder. Interesting. So the dogs don't even do anything. That's actually kind of interesting. I never really thought about that. Yeah, the old guy's been doing the slashing every single time. The rules have been decided. Snake, Haruaki, Fusaishi. I'm surprised. Well, no, because we figured out that it has to do based on locations more than anything. But I'm surprised that the Miguruma like let us do that because I assume that they are the ones that come up with the rules. Monkeys, Kanzu Makishima, Yasunaga Orbe, Crow, Kaori Orbe, Spider Mako, Wolves, Jimmy Serizawa, Chikamochi Kamashita, and Hisako Mamiya. Badger, Tokuji Kida, on-site collaborator. Humans, Kinosuke Nosato, Haru Makishima, Tayawaki, Yoshitsugu Orbe, Rikako Uematsu, Takumi Muro. Due to the corruption, Yurai Hashimoto was removed from the feast. His large build rendered the administered dose insufficient to keep him unconscious. We may need to rethink our methods. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because he was able to go outside, so he didn't even, like, fall asleep properly. Interesting. I wonder if that comes into play in the loop that he is alive for. Those with Guardians include both an outsider and a new arrival. This may lead to unexpected events. Extra caution required. That is all. Wow. Okay. Alright, it's the next day. Okay. Ooh, this is when we got confronted by Kazuo being like, do you have a mark? How will you answer that, huh? I'll stop for a second. Guess he ain't got a guardian. I don't remember if we had checked our stomach or not. I don't think we did. There's a wolf. Yeah, I don't remember. If at that point, if we had looked at or not. Okay. And then, Anisha and I rolled my futon, hit my leg, it hurts. Will she understand? I see, so she's a spider this time. So certainly talented at attracting guardians. What a good girl. Right, wasn't she supposed to say something based on, like a body part that could indicate whether she has a guardian of some sort? Okay. My poor boy, he wishes to fawn on his mother, but he feels like he cannot. What? Making too many assumptions seem more risky than not knowing anything. Oh, okay. I wish to comfort him, but that seems impossible for me. What a shame, he grew up to be so adorable. Okay, I practiced saying his name before going to sleep. It appears to have worked. I'm so glad he followed the preparations. It would have been a great shame for him to be eliminated immediately after such a promising start. Yeah, so she's really excited about us being a part of this feast now. And be careful you don't let it show on your face. Doesn't look like she believes it yet. Personally, I don't mind being a wolf. It sounds like fun. Okay, mommy saw watch where you step. Oh, okay, yay, because they were all actually around, together. Okay. Whoa. Did she forget everything that happened yesterday? She did look possessed. Oh, I'm interested to see what, mommy is sort of like inner dialogue is saying to her. I'll just act normal, there's too much I don't know. Yeah, because she has, like, none of the information that we have about how things work around here. The monsters in the mist, the wolves, mark my stomach. Wolves? Serizawa-sama, Kamoshida-kun, and I are wolves? And we're supposed to secretly kill everyone else? That has to be a joke. Yeah, it's just, she's not buying it. Whoa, okay. And this is... Yeah, what happened to Hashimoto? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, she's not just acting. Well, as long as she doesn't speak about us wolves, it's actually good for us. Oh, that's Jimmy saying that. Okay. Hashimoto-san's... This has to be a sick joke. Does this mean I'll really have to kill the villagers? Yeah, now she's coming to terms that, like, death happens around here. His corruption might lessen the Shigumo's hunger. Who killed him? It wasn't me. Who framed us? Wow. It's pointless. I tried many things, too. Oh, the camera. The big room are probably watching from their cameras. Also, what's actually scary here is God and us who are bound by it. Ha 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 ha. Aha! Aha! Yeah, yeah. Looks like this really does suit me best. Yeah, she's probably happy to be killing again. I'm best suited to be a murdering wolf. No, no, no. I don't want to die or kill. This has to be some sort of trick. This is just... I won't let myself get dragged into this. He is as gentle as always. This is why I cannot rely on Muro-sama. In the feast, the gentle ones are always the ones to die first. Okay, then looking back at it, there was only one answer. I can also be possessed by God. That was... Oh, dropped him in the Saranaga. Wait, whoa. Oh, Hashimoto-san's. Okay, I was like, whoa, wait, who are we already dropping into Saranaga? But I forgot that's what they did with Hashimoto's body. So there was a bottom. Then why had we gotten lost on that one loop? I could also be possessed by God. Interesting. In that case, no matter how we die in the mist, it would be within God's plan. Kind of. I do think that you were sort of subject to a God's territory. So I don't think that's super off. Alright. Oh, now we're in the dining hall. What's happening here? I should dig in, Uncle. We might not get another chance. Okay. Alright, so they're just talking. I wasn't sure what this was in response to. But it doesn't seem like it was specifically in response to anything. No, I can't bear any more blood and death. It makes me feel like I'm losing myself. As if I'm becoming a beast. Oh boy. So I can't act like I always do, huh? I like to ask Chine about it, but it felt like she really didn't want me to talk to her. The journalist lady wasn't in state for that at all, so we probably won't get to do anything until nighttime. I can treat Haru-chan nicely until then, right? I'll kill her eventually anyway. He's very nonchalant about that. Okay. This is the most safe place, that's why I'm here. Oh. That's why I don't want you here. I don't know what you are, youngin'. Okay, that was it for him. I never thought that Rikako Matsu, the Shichigumo, could be toyed with like that. How embarrassing. Oh, well, no one will suspect me if I play the fool. Okay, so she just kind of comes off as aloof. Kind of being, like, genuine about it, but also just sort of playing that up. What a gesture of a man. How long will he last, I wonder? And that was that to us or was that somebody else? I think that was to us. That's funny. I want to destroy this country with you. How would you react if I said that? You might even accept it. Part of me truly believes that. Is it because I have something inhuman, the spider's madness within me? I don't know, Haruaki's also a little bit inhuman in ways, so maybe he would have agreed, given enough convincing. When I was alone with her and tried to talk, she just stopped me with a look. She was basically saying this wasn't the time to talk, but now I understand what I saw yesterday wasn't a dream. What's going on here? Are we really about to start killing each other? She was uneasy. I'm not a strong wolf, but I've been a wolf many times, so I know what I shouldn't do. Playing the victim is fine and all, but it doesn't help when you're getting hanged. And if you keep cowering, you'll eventually lose it and destroy yourself. That happened to this lady, who has a different god than ours. She's bound to betray us. So she might already be thinking of a way to sort of have Mamiya be the bait. Okay, I do not know which head family created it, but that is quite an awful story. It's made even worse by the fact that there's reality in there as well. Okay. Is that the explanation of the whole feast and everything that Ty was saying? Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Ooh, who's protecting you? Kanzo. He does protect me sometimes, like he did just now. But most of the time, he's just silent, aloof, a bit violent, and I never know what he's thinking. That's why he scares me, and I stay away from him. That's sad. Maybe we really are just wolves who had our memories and personality stolen. Nope, I am me. But that means that I'll kill everyone as myself, huh? Well, that's fine by me. That's so scary. What do I do? This is in response to... what do you mean? Drink it all down, looked over everyone's faces. Okay. Isn't it better to be hanged? Or do I want to with my own hands? Heh. That reminds me, the first time he came to Saranaga, I thought I wanted to kill him. Haha. Come on, Shimmy Sirizawa, let's help him. I'm seriously insane, aren't I? Okay, so I guess she's deciding on how she wants to play this out. Is this truly fine? I don't know, is it? Now, this is a big reaction to... Oh, Chimmy saying hang me instead. Oh. Whoa. Can a normal wolf say that, Kanzuji-chan? You seem to have a pretty crazy wolf on your hands this time. Haha, what are you gonna do? You should go through with it. Man, she's got guts, awesome. And she doesn't care if she gets hung because she knows that she's gonna repeat this all anyway, so she has less to lose. That makes sense. That gives me an idea. This time she's a spider, that means she must be treasured. That is not all, however. If she survives as well, she could become another lead for the Tsushigumo to follow. Also, I do not know why, but I somehow relate to her, as if she also has something dark within her. Umatsu treasure their daughters, the bonds of women are more important than those of blood. The relationship between the uncelebrated. At the end of eternity, after my dreams has certainly failed to come to fruition, I would have her inherit the Tsushigumo. She shall journey outside this village to some other town and spend a long time gathering new corruption. Please say she's not speaking now of all times. I did wait a while to speak, I believe. Does that mean he's about to reveal he has a guardian? But it'd be pointless to do that now. You can't just ask someone to die for no reason. It's absurd. You can't make someone expose a guardian for something like that, Kanzo-san. I'll stop him. No better time than now. I'm Monkey. Okay, so I think we were about to say something, weren't we? Oh yeah, I think we might have, actually. Why is he picking a fight with me like that? Does he think it's more important for him to control the situation than follow the plan? And that is when Kanzo and Yasunaga are sort of fighting. A lot of this stuff is actually coming back a lot more than I thought it would. I'm like immediately clocking like which conversation this is. I know Yasu's the other monkey, but he ain't a good leader. He has a good head, but that's it. He can't be cruel to his mom, brother, or other children. You can't win like that. And if smart folk go off ahead on their own, they make a mess of the feast. We can't have a feast just run by silver tongues. I don't trust the guy, but he knows how it works better than Yasu. Has guts, too. And that is for... Oh, Haruaki. Interesting. Thought she was the only one who'd confront me head on. You're being too cruel. Okay. He's basically revealing that he has a guardian. It's a snake, too. He's declaring that he'll use this day to investigate someone. Yeah, Yasunaga clocked us immediately. I know that we thought that he thought that, but now we have confirmation that he immediately was on the same wavelength as us. He avoided actually saying it, but did that really work? What if the wolves realize? Or what if Fuseishi-san himself is a wolf trying to start confusion? Yeah, he's thinking very logically. Almost a year. I was 2 years old when we were sent to Yasumizu. Did she just get it wrong, or...? That was in response to married into the Higuchi family for almost a year. Never heard of that. Huh. My tongue slipped. I hope they ignored it. Now that I think about it, those days I spent with him were the happiest in my life. If only that went on forever. Yes, probably doesn't remember that Kari-san already had him before she came to Kamafuji-yoshi. Sadayoshi told me that he came together with her outside the village without his family's knowledge. It caused quite a commotion, but eventually she was accepted as his wife, and shortly afterward he died in a mist accident in Saranaga. Is that a coincidence? I'm not so sure. He was a good friend, but there's things I can't forgive him for, particularly the fact he couldn't protect Kari-san and his kids until the end. No, that's wrong. That's just my way of shifting my attention away from Kari-san. I'm just trying to make it his fault. I came this far because after I arrived at Fujiyoshi, he and his friend Takumi-san were very kind to me. I don't want to make it harder for Takumi-san than it already is. As long as my son's Yasunaga grows up, I'm sure everything will be alright. I'm older now, and I gotta take care of Yasumi's field, and Bachan, I got my parents outside the village too. I feel like I just bothered Kari-san, though that might just be another excuse. I actually know everything. Either that the Feast of the Yomi coming was turned into Yomi Purge in order to get rid of the unwanted in Yasumizu, and that the Meguruma are trying to turn it into a modern paranormal phenomenon. Using this, I and Mujina-sama, the badger, are trying to fulfill our desires. But that's nothing I shall reveal, thus none of you will ever know. However, that makes me feel bad for you, so I'll at least give you a hint. Really had a feeling that God would soon rise again. Okay, even if the Kami-sama don't exist, God does. And this whole looping thing is all its fault. Oh gosh. And then Haru goes crazy? Oh, I see that Tsushiguma Don is quite playful today. Oh, yeah. That was crazy. That's when that happened. Okay, I'm looking at the time. I was gonna wait for the feast to end, but I feel like the feast is, or like this discussion is pretty close to ending anyway. So I'm actually gonna end off this episode here. We actually made a lot more progress than I was expecting, and we should make a lot more progress into the rest of Wit. Yeah, we're in Wit now, and this is a lot of straight lines and small side paths that lead to death, but this is essentially a straight line. I don't know if we'll get through all of it next time, but within the next two videos, we should definitely reach the end. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully you all are as well. But I'm going to see you on the next time. So until then, peace out.